Good afternoon on this frigid Sunday. We're here today with Bailey and Brandon, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video first is Bailey's ability to understand and respond to her formal obedience training. Second, we are going to bring out another dog who is also dog aggressive and work them together and show you that she can control herself. Now, the first thing that we want to take a minute to introduce is the training equipment that we're using. Brandon is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any little correction that's needed. Bailey, hello, we're making a movie. And the second piece of equipment that we're using is her training collar. You will be introduced to that equipment tomorrow when Rich brings her home and taught how to use it properly. Now, she is sitting very nicely at Brandon's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you, and probably the most important, is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Bailey, heel. At this point, Bailey has a job to do, and her shoulders are not supposed to pass your left leg when walking. We have a little mat out here for you because she's a lady and she doesn't like her tush or her belly on the cold ground. But the command is Bailey, heel. If she gets distracted or isn't paying attention to you, then you tell her no, heel. And that's kind of an automatic down, but it's better than not doing anything. So Brandon's going to heel her out of that. Your sits should be automatic. The next command that Brandon's going to demonstrate is the sit stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it's a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. These commands can be practiced indoors as well as outdoors. When Brandon returns back to her, he's going to walk right back to her shoulders, praise her for a good job, and they take off heeling again. I want you to practice your heeling at first in your own yard, in your own house, until you feel confident taking her out in public. Brandon will leave her in another sit stay. He turns to face her. And this time he's going to demonstrate the recall, or the come on command. She's supposed to come and sit. She's not supposed to come and launch herself off of you or jump on you. She's supposed to come and sit. And we will demonstrate that exercise again. And those sits are automatic. She should not have to be told, but if you do have to tell her, it's no, sit. This is her recall, which is pretty much perfect. She came right in, sat right in front of Brandon. Now, the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is her ability to lay down on command. And this command, especially when it's cold, is only going to be practiced indoors unless you want to take a mat outside for her, because she will not lay down on the cold ground. But she will in your house or somewhere warm. When Brandon returns back to her, whoops, he should return back to her shoulders. She anticipated the come. I'll take her back to her mat, down, stay, and your homework is going to be to lengthen out all of these exercises. A long sit stay is 3 minutes, a long down stay is 5 minutes. So you have some goals to work toward. This time Brandon will call her out of that. She's very enthusiastic about that come, which is not a bad thing. So we have demonstrated for you her heel, her auto sit, her sit and stay, her sit, stay and come, her down and stay, and her down, stay and come. We will be back with Karma. She is a service dog who suddenly has decided that she doesn't like other dogs and people, which is not good for a service dog. So she's here with a refresher, and we'll be right back.